Everyone. Management and organizational behavior. It is MBA first semester subject, and now topic for discussion is staffing, training and development. That is from module 2 as per the CTU syllabus. Recruitment. Recruitment, the discovering of potential applicants for actual or anticipated organizational vacancies. The human resources are most important assets of an organization. Success or failure of an organization is largely dependent on the caliber of the people working therein. Without positive and creative contributions from the people, organizations cannot progress and prosper. In order to achieve the goals or activities of the organization, we need to recruit the people with required skills, qualifications, and experience. While doing so, we have to keep the present as well as the future requirements of an organization in mind. Recruitment is a linking function, joining together those with jobs to fill and those seeking jobs. It is joining process. In that it tries to bring together the job seekers and the employer with a view to encourage the former to apply for the job with the latter. Basic purpose of recruiting is develop a group of potentially qualified people. To this end, organization must communicate the position in such a way that job seekers respond. To be cost effective, the recruitment process should attract qualified applicants and provide enough information for unqualified persons to self select themselves out. Next topic is process of recruitment. This is a seven-step process. The first one is identifying the hiring needs. What does this mean? Whether the job opening is newly formed or just vacated, you cannot find what you need if you don't know what you need in first place. So your recruitment process should start with identifying the vacancies that exist, followed by analyzing the job specifications, including knowledge, skills, and experience needed for the role. Second point is Second step is preparing job description, right? One, you know exactly what you need in terms of the knowledge, skills, and experience. It is time to determine the duties and responsibilities of the job. Preparing the description will help you know what your potential employees must have in order to meet the demands of the role. More importantly, it provides your prospects with the checklist or list that they can compare themselves before applying. This is a tool to ensure that you can get the applicants applications from the right candidates. Third step is talent search. Searching the talents. That means identifying the right talent, attracting them, and motivating them to apply are the most important aspects of the recruitment process. Job listings should be advertised internally to generate referrals as well as externally on the popular social networking sites and preferred job boards. Recruiters can also conduct job fairs and promote openings in a leading industry publications to cast wider net. Broadly, these are two sources of the recruitment that can be tapped for the talent search. That is internal source and external sources of recruitment. Internal sources of recruitment. Internal sources are transfers, promotion, demotion, existing employees, retired employees, previous applicants. External sources are advertisement, job portals, companies' career sites, social networking platforms. placement agencies, job fairs, campus placements, professional bodies. Fourth step is screening and shortlisting. In order to move forward with the recruitment process, you need to screen and shortlist the applicants efficiently and accurately. This is where the recruitment process get difficult and challenging. You can resolve this bottleneck by following these four steps. First one is screening applicants on the basis of the minimum qualification. You have to select the resumes with the minimum qualifications. Next, sort the resumes that have preferred credentials by looking at their certifications, relevant experience, domain expertise, technical competencies, and other specific skills that are required for the role of the job. Should have all the skills but with the minimum qualification, that is certificates, that is degree. If it is if degree holder and master degree both are applied, we have to select the those are having degree holders with the required skills to do that job. Then the shortlisted candidates who have both preferred credentials and minimum qualifications, those we have to shortlist. After screening, we have to shortlist those candidates. Next step is in the process of interview is interviewing. Shortlisted applicants will now move through the interview process prior to receiving an offer letter or rejection letter. Here we consider four types. Telephonic screening, they call telecalling, they call the candidates and interview on the telephone, or they can use nowadays everybody having smartphone. That's why they can use the video interviewing. Then psychometric testing. Psychometric testing, this testing specifies the complete personality profile, behavior, flexibility, aptitude, creativity, communication, and problem solving skills that are required to perform in a given position. Last is the face to face interview. This type of interview is the last step. The personal interview can last longer because it is the last step before recruiter does the final evaluation and makes the job offer. It is conducted by the top management. Sixth step is evaluation and offer of employment. This is the final stage of recruitment process. You should never take it for granted that the candidate will accept your offer. However, if your candidate has potentially completed all the paperwork and waited through the selection process, the odds of accepting of offer are high. That means they may reject your offer. So, next step is introduction and induction of the new employee. When the applicants accept the job offer, they are officially become the employees of the company. Joining date and time is communicated to the employee. Once that's done, pre-employment screening that includes reference and background checks are conducted. Once the verification is done, employees are then introduced to the organization. During the induction process, the welcome kit is usually given to the new employees and then employment contract is signed. This is the final step of the recruitment. They are given the employment offer and contract is being signed by the employee. This finishes your process of recruitment. Next topic for discussion is types of recruitment. First type is promotions and transfers. This method of filling vacancies from within through the transfers and promotions. Transfer is a lateral movement within the same grade from the job to the another. It may lead to the changes in the duties and responsibilities, working conditions, but not necessarily salary. Salary will be same, level of work will be same, but department wise the duties and responsibilities may change. Promotion on the other hand involves the movement of the employee from lower level position to the higher level position accompanied by changes in the duties, responsibilities, status and the value. Job posting. Second type of recruitment is job posting. Job posting is another way of hiring people from within the company. In this method, organization publicizes job openings on the bulletin board of the company, electronic media, or similar outlets. One of the important advantages of this method is that it offers a chance to highly qualified applicants working within the company to look for growth opportunities within the company without looking for outside opportunities. This also helps us retaining the capable employees. Third is employee referrals. Employee referrals means using personal contact to locate the job opportunities. It is recommendation from the current employees regarding the job applicant. The logic behind employee referral is that it takes one to know one. Employees working in the organization in this case are encouraged to recommend the name of their friends working in the other organizations for possible vacancy in the near future. In fact, this has come a popular way of recruiting people in highly competitive information technology industry nowadays. Citibank gives rupees 50,000 for employee referrals. Those who referred their friends to the company, if that candidate is the right candidate for that job, if he is selected to that job, then this 50,000 amount is given to the employee working in a Citibank. Likewise, Hewlett Packard pays flat 4,000 rupees to the employee who refers the right candidate. Then Hughes Software pays 5,000 to 15,000 to the employee. Next is campus recruitment. All of you know this is a method of recruiting by visiting and participating in college campuses and their placement centers. Here, the recruiters visit reputed educational institutions such as IIT and IIMs, colleges and universities with a view to pick up job aspirants having requisite technical and professional skills. The industries like Hindustan Lever Limited, Procter and Gamble, and Citibank, State Bank of India, Tata and Birla Group companies visit IIMs and IITs regularly, even sponsor certain popular campus activities with a view to learn a goodwill in job market. Fifth type of recruitment is advertisement. These include advertisement in newspapers, professional and technical journals, radio and television, etc. In recent times, this medium has become just as colorful, lively, and imaginative as the consumer advertising. The ads generally give a brief outline of the job responsibilities, compensation package, prospects in the organization. This method is appropriate when organization intends to search a large target group. Organization wants a fairly good number of talented people who are geographically spread out to apply for the advertised vacancies. If only few vacancies are created, this method is not suitable. It is suitable only when they want to hire large number of people. Next is private employment search firms. The search firm is a private employment agency that maintains computerized list of qualified applicants and supplies those to the employers willing to hire people from the list for a free. Firms like Arthur Anderson, Noble, Hewitt, ABS Consultants, SB, Willimoria, KPMG offer specialized employment related services to the corporate houses for free, especially for top and middle level executive vacancies. At the lower end, number of the search firms operate providing multifarious services to both the recruiters and the recruitees. Next type of recruitment is employment exchanges. As a statutory requirement, companies are also expected to notify whenever the Employment Exchanges Act 1959 applies their vacancies through the respective employment exchanges created all over the India for helping unemployed youth, displaced persons, ex-military personnel, and physically handicapped. As per the Act, all employers are supposed to notify the vacancies arising in their establishment from time to time with certain exemptions to prescribed employment exchanges before they are filled. That covers all establishment in public sector and non-agricultural establishments employing 25 or more workers in a private sector. Next type of recruitment is gate hiring or contractors. Yeah, a process where job seekers, the candidates, present themselves at the factory gate and offer their services on the daily basis. It is now very famous type of recruitment, so that they pay them on daily basis. Suppose the person is very good at working with the Excel sheet, he is expert in that. Then every day he go and stand in front of a company and tell them these are my skills. If they have a job on that day regarding their office related job, they'll give him. They'll pay him only on hourly basis, per day basis. It is like a contract laboring. Some in between contractors also there in this gate hiring. Contractors bring the required employees on that day only. That day they collect the information that today this kind of job is with these skills, that job is available in the company. Then they will put the skilled person in that field and send them. They have their own vehicle and bring them and make them stand in front of the gate and ask the company whether this job is available, and that day the job is available, they work and get paid on that day only, and their job is over on that day only. This is called gate hiring, and labor contractors also involved in this. That's why it is called gate hiring and the contractors. This kind of jobs are available in India and in China also. Next is unsolicited applicants or walk-in interviews. Companies generally receive unsolicited applications from job seekers at various points of time. Number of such applications depends on economic conditions, the image of the company, and the job seeker's perception of the type of the jobs that might be available. Such applications are generally kept in a data bank, and whenever suitable vacancy arises, company would intimate the candidate to apply through the formal channel. One important problem with this method is that job seekers generally apply to the number of the organizations, and when they are actually required by the organization, either they are already employed in other organizations or not simply interested in that position. Hmm. Next, the last type of recruitment is e-hiring. The first step in e-hiring is to get URL, universal resource location, that the people can conveniently guess and thus not have to use search engine. This is no point in being a famous company if the people cannot find you without trouble on net. Step 2 is to put out detailed job posting spelling out your exact requirements. Separate web page would help the potential applications to find whether they fit into the announced job openings or not. They are likely to get a lot of surfings if details of the openings are listed category wise. Allow people to apply online. Create an e-form which can be filled up online. And then you do the calling up. Finally, ask the HI to maintain the database on all applications. You may not have an opening today, but remember, tomorrow may be another desperate day for you to look for people with requisite skills, qualifications, and experience. At that time, this e-hiring and data maintained by the HR department is very helpful in finding the candidate in a short period of time. This is end of the discussion of recruitment. Thank you very much. If you like the channel, please subscribe.